Hello everyone, welcome to Money Shift Sim Series at Silverstone, race number 2 of the fun week. We are once again in the Hyundai Elantras. Lights are coming on, all 6 lights, and we are off. That is myself, Mitchell Krager, in the 06 car, starting on pole. If you missed race 1, I finished last. Reverse grid on race 2, as always, and I look like I know what I'm doing here, huh? I think more than anything is second place got a very poor start, and I just kind of took off from there. But a few days later that I'm recording this, after recording race 1, got kind of busy. Today is Friday, we're about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I felt like taking a little bit of a break from the week, a little bit early. Christmas is next week. Oh my gosh, big off. Quit talking about your own life. Who was that? That looks like that was Alec all the way into the last place, or Rick, one of the two. But they are now 9th and 10th respectively. So big get together in the background there. Krager trademarked in front right now, 2.5 second lead over Chad. Then we have Alan, Jake Stieg, Jesse Hofford, Jake Johansson, Ethan Hoff, Ollie Artisan, Rick Nicholson, Alex Sampson bringing up the rear. 10 drivers for race 2 here. Gonna be quite the battle, quite the interesting deal. Yeah, a few days after I recorded race 1, I remember even less of what happens now. So it's like I'm watching the race for the first time. Those two similar colored cars of Jesse and Jake in 5th and 6th, once again playing havoc to our watching experience. I'm gonna have to remember any time like this that we don't have the custom skins to really be able to tell, to put on names and make it easy to figure out who's who. Because right now, I have no idea just by looking at them, especially when they keep going back and forth like this. There's Paul in that beautiful purple car. Oh, a little bit sideways from Hofford. Big gaggle of cars right there. See who can kind of get themselves separated here. It looks like Jesse's going to be making the move for 3rd place on Chad. If you haven't watched race 1, I really would suggest doing so. But essentially, we end up with 2 back-to-back fun weeks because Mr. Jesse there, running in 3rd place, was running a professional series, and the group wanted to give him a little bit more practice. So once again, kind of starting at the back, working himself forward, making some passes, making himself through the field. Won't ruin that, how that race ended either. But you head over to the Hyundai Elantra series on YouTube, North American region. You can check out, see how we did. I believe race 1 for that one, which was the regional final. Oh my gosh. Who was that? Is that Ethan? Absolutely just taking Jake out. Oh my gosh, a bunch of beating and banging going on. But yeah, regional final. Go watch that VOD, see how he did. We're very proud of him. He does a great job. He's the one that kind of puts together most of the races itself. A lot of the combinations of the cars, of the tracks, of the entire series. This came within basically a 2-week break for the BTCC cars that we were running. That series, actually, as recording, that series wrapped up last night. Was race 4 of 4. Gives you just a little bit of a gap on where I'm at in video production versus real life. I have a couple weeks now, so hopefully that means I can get something together. Oh, another big incident there. Alan right into the side of Jake. Everyone kind of comes out to the end though, so comes out all right. Just some speed loss and some feelings hurt maybe. Polly just missing the back of Ethan. Some beating and banging going on back here. There's some more. Oh, he gets them all the way around. No, he saves it. The front wheel drive cars are a little bit easier to save here. You just kind of hammer down and point where you want to go, and they come out of it. I thought for sure Alan was going to be facing the wrong direction. Or was that Polly? I think Polly was the one backward. Alan was the one on the inside, kind of taking him out. So, good grief, lots going on here. Back up to the front, it looks like I am still out in the lead. Got a 2.5 second lead. Stieg running second, 2.5 behind. Hoffert all over the back of Stieg. Maybe they'll beat and battle for a while, and that'll see me come all the way home with the lead. One can dream, right? There's a good interior shot. You can see Jesse all over the back of Stieg as they follow through. This is the times I really need to learn these corner names, so I can say going through blah, headed into turn number blank. I noticed like that one's the big long right-hander that I could never seem to be going the right speed through. Jesse does make the move up to second place. You saw on the tower there, so he is now in the lead and sets his sight on the first place. You know what I should do? I'm going to use the power of the internet right here, right now, and look up type just totally the wrong words, but there we go. Now I can kind of remember where we are at here. Have to identify because I see the map now, but I don't know where they're showing it on screen. I'd have to reacquaint myself. So that one I believe is coming out of, is that Cops coming down into Maggots and Beckett's, I'm gonna say. I guess. No, this is the front stretch. The hanger straight, heading into Stowe. All right, we're a little oriented now. No, that's even wrong. Good grief, what an idiot. There's someone watching this that's just like, this guy sucks. Looks like that was Chad running wide right there. I probably missed a whole bunch of action. Not doing very good commentary again. So I need a second voice here that can kind of talk about what's going on while I just kind of ramble on, talk about random things. What a smoke show from Alec there. Good grief, Chad could not see anything. Next thing you know, we're going to see the oil slick pop out. Already deployed smoke. Oh, that's me running wide. Giving up second place to Stieg. He is now running second. Mitchell Kreger holding on to the podium position for the time being, at least. Jake Johansson in hot pursuit, trying to make a difference there, potentially. About 6 seconds right now is the difference between third and fourth. Now, by the time I get done saying that, it's 5.5. So that right there is Maggots and Beckett's. And then Chapel. Then down the hanger straight. Okay. There we go. And off into Stowe. Yeah, look at that. Got the map now. I can sound like I know what I'm doing if I get the corners right. Let's go through the field real fast as we near the 50% mark in the race. Jesse Hoffert leads from Jake Stieg, Mitchell Kreger, Jake Johansson, Hoff, Sampson, Corson, Pauly, Barker, and Rick rounds out the field in 10th place. And who's that? I'm gonna guess that's Allen getting quite sideways, having a time of his life back there. throwing the car around a little bit too much, getting a little bit too sideways. Again, I have to kind of marvel a little bit at some of the camera angles that we get here at Silverstone. Some of them are absolutely fantastic to watch. On board here with Paulie, hounding the back of Chad. Maybe he can get a run coming down. Let's see, what would that be? The Wellington Straight into Brooklands and Luffield. Oh, we moved up to Alec there now while I was looking at the track map. And there's Paulie. Does he got the inside there? Not quite. Tucks back behind into the slipstream. Maybe he can come out and get something done. Nope, still just tucked in the stream. Sampson all over the back of Ethan. He's going to take to the inside. Nope, thinks better of it, backs out. Both of them will survive another lap. And you can still see that purple car of Paulie running behind Chad. A little bit different lines through there. See if anyone benefits too much. Cuts inside, gets on the throttle a little bit sooner, has a little bit of a run. Is it going to be enough? In behind, as we hop on board with Ethan, as it looks like Sampson has made his way through. Crossover move not enough, and Sampson is up to 5th. The battle coming up soon. Looks like Jake Johansson within about a 1.5 seconds now for the podium. Last time we looked at that, or mentioned that even, it was about 5.5. So, big mistake in about 2 minutes. And that could change hands pretty quick. On board here with Ethan as he tries to keep up with Sampson. As soon as Sampson got through, he really striped off. Paulie's still all over the back of Chad. Chad doing a magnificent job of defending here. And these are cars that can take a little bit of contact, but Paulie definitely being nice about it. Maybe he hasn't had much of a chance, but still, this has been a long, drawn-out process between the two of them. Upwards in the field here, we have Sampson now within 1 second of Johansson. So 3rd through about 6th are all covered by about 3 seconds. Podium could have quite the battle. With about 7.5 to go here. It'll probably leave us about 3.5 to 4 laps, depending on where we're at on the circuit as we just crossed the start-finish line. So we'll probably see 4 laps total. See this one out. Again, we race for 20 minutes. No +1 as I run wide. And that forces Johansson wide, and then Alex alongside. And Ethan's just there to pick up some scraps. Krager maintains the position for now as Alec and Johansson battle away for 4th. Too wide. Does anyone yield? Do they make it through just fine? It looks like the answer is yes. Still side by side, still a battle raging between the two. And I think 2 wheels, bike of Sickles up. Maintains the car on all 4 wheels. That was the problem for me race 1, as I did that and did not maintain or did not bring all 4 back down. Instead, the one side of the car that works as a sled better than a race car is what landed first. That being the roof. Inside for Jake. Has a look. Was there contact there? I'm not 100% sure. They carry on. There was contact. That kind of illustrates there's some banging there. Paulie gets into, oh no, Paulie into Jake, Jake into Alec, and Alec goes off. More contact. Hoff and Johansson are all over each other. My goodness. As I think we have a lap car up ahead. No, that was Jesse made a mistake. So he's now down into 2nd. So Krager back up into second place. Jesse falls to the bottom step of the podium. See how long it's going to take him to get around if he can. Tucked right away back in there. I don't think this is going to be third place for very long. Your ad here. Sponsor this race series. Let me know in the comments. Oh no. There's Krager off the track. I remember what happened now. Jesse and I made some contact. Around I go. He carries on. Well, he doesn't really carry on. He's in fifth, so we both go off. More work to do. I won't go into any further detail because I remember what happened. Oh man, it was all in good fun, as it was a fun week, right? We are just having a good time, having a blast. Stieg is off 10 seconds in the future from everybody else. What a battle. What could have been? What could have been? We'll never know. Paulie making a bit of a smoke show run in seventh. Didn't make it around Chad eventually. Didn't get that on camera, but he does get past Chad. Now he's got a sight set on sixth place. Back up front, off in third place right now, chasing down Jake. Still on the podium. There's a lot of action between those two early on. Or, not long ago, I should say. See if there's any more fireworks to come here. Again, a little bit different line through that section. I'm thinking that's going to benefit Johansson a little bit more. Probably a little bit wide, not too wide. I don't think he lost too much speed there. Or sorry, I said Paulie, I meant Ethan. Hoff in third place. Looks like Paulie on the inside trying to take second place away. Chad trailing behind those two. Back up to the fight for the podium for second place. Stieg's still way out in the lead with about a lap to go. There you can see the difference. Quite a long road ahead. If I don't think Stieg has much to worry about, barring any sort of catastrophic failure. Paulie though, hounding me. Bit messy through that section. That might see me have a little bit of a gap. Ethan still right there for second place. You see Hoffert has brought himself back into the picture again too. Another smoke screen coming out. And then those four right there, second through fifth, all up for grabs for where it's going to finish as Paulie gets the run, gets the move done, maybe. Side by side, are we done battling? I think I had a little bit. No contact around. No, not quite around, but both cars definitely lose some speed there. Don't remember what we determined was the if anyone was at fault for that or not, but that sees me stay in sixth place. Paulie down to seventh, or still stays in seventh, and Chad is right there as well. So another 1, 2, 3 close battle, this time for sixth place. Up in front, we have about 2.5 seconds covering third, fourth, and fifth. Sorry. Covering second, third, fourth, and fifth. 3/4 to Paulie, 1 second to Alec, another one down to Jesse, as this should be the final lap of the race. Again, it is not 20 minutes plus 1 lap, it is 20 minutes. And then when the leader crosses the line, the race is over. Johansson runs a little bit wide. Krager runs a little bit wide. Let's Paulie get the nose in there. We keep jumping back and forth, not paying attention which car is which. Is that Looks like Alan made a move on Rick for 9th place. That to avoid the wooden spoon. And then definitely has the rears locked up trying to slide it through the corner. Use the e-brake, it'll rotate better. Offert has made his way up. It looks like Johansson and Hoff both trade places with Samson and Hoffert, and now it's going to be Samson and Hoffert, looks like, fighting for 2nd and 3rd. Hoff and Johansson 4th and 5th. Stig runs wide and will pay exactly 0 penalty because he has had such a flawless race. Put hardly a foot wrong, and will not matter what he does on the final straight, is he's going to come home to win it. Hoffert into 2nd place. Hopefully we can get to that battle real soon as Samson back. And says Samson's in the pit. Is he? 2nd place. Is that Ethan? Ethan through to 2nd place. 3rd place we have Jake Johansson takes home 3rd. Hoffert 4th. You see the patented, well, not patented, but the typical celebration to end the race. That is Money's Just Sim Series. Crash into your buddy as hard as you can. It's kind of like when baseball players smack each other's on the rears. Smack each other's. Say good job. We kind of just do that with the cars, and instead of a polite little tap, it's 150 miles an hour or more. But I think that's gonna do it here for race 2 at Silverstone. The fun week, another break week. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a like, give it a subscription to the channel, as there's plenty more of this to come. We'll probably finish out the BTCC without commentary. The ASMR videos, I kind of like them, actually, but we'll probably do no commentary, at least no commentary for me. If you or anyone else has any interest in commentating these, please let me know. Reach out and we'll see what we can figure out. Anyway, guys, until next time, see you later.